mean, at least I finally cleaned out my room. Hello, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're not new here, so great to see you again. I'm sweating already. Hi! If you're wondering why I'm filming at night when I have such beautiful daylight in my apartment, it's because I went back to work this week. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and to click subscribe to get notified whenever I make new videos. They go up every Friday for now because I'm going back to work. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Whatever, you read the title, you clicked on this video. Today we're gonna be talking about money. All things money, because we live in America. Anyways, I'm gonna be breaking down all my streams of income for everybody watching this, giving you some ideas on ways to make some more money if you are looking for a little bit of a side hustle. Because we should all have a side hustle, you know? A little bit of money to burn so that we can like treat ourselves and like buy us the things that we want. Like I just bought myself this Apple Watch. Yay. All right, that's it. I'm gonna keep the intro short. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so I've seen so many of these videos where people break down their streams of income, but a lot of the people who I have been watching do this are full-time YouTubers and influencers. Well, their input is interesting and I love watching the videos. I know that they're not relatable to a lot of people. A lot of them have streams of revenue that all kind of stem from this one thing. I feel like it's this tree of influencer, and then there's the AdSense, the partnerships, the affiliate links, and it's different streams, but it all comes from the same place. With me, you don't have to worry about that. I don't know if you look at my analytics, but I am not making that much money off of my AdSense. Absolutely shocking, I know. Here we go, we're getting really personal. Obviously, my largest stream of income is my full-time job. If you didn't know, I live in Los Angeles and I work in television. I go into a studio 5 days a week and work to help produce a television show. So that is my largest chunk of money. Another great thing about that is since it's a full-time job, it also has benefits. So it comes with like healthcare and things like that. Well, I pay for it, but benefits, woohoo! So obviously the biggest part of my income is my full-time job. And that is literally all that I was doing for the first probably 7 months that I was in LA. The pandemic is when I really started delving into these side streams of income. It has been wonderful. So my second stream of income is kind of like a large all-encompassing thing, I guess. Photography and videography, I guess I should say. Well, I guess even more broadly, I'll just say media freelance work. I have been really delving into the photography and videography freelance work world. I have been doing tons of photo shoots recently and editing videos for people. I've been filming some videos. My second stream of income is my freelance media work. I would say most of the money from that comes from my photo shoot sessions. I do a lot of portrait sessions. One surefire way that I know that I'm gonna make a lot of money is through this portrait company that I signed with. I found them on Facebook. They're called Shoot. It kind of just takes out all the work for me, which is really nice. I tell them which days of the month I'm available. They schedule me if they have any shoots booked, and then they line up the clients, they deal with all the work. I show up to the place, I shoot the photos, I edit the photos, I deliver the photos, and then I get paid. The only downside is because they're doing so much of the middleman work, they obviously take a pretty big percentage. Photographers still make a majority of the money, but they need to make enough money in order to stay afloat. I'm making less than if I were to just find the clients myself, set up the shoots, and then do the shoots, but to have it all kind of set up for me on the days that I know that I want to work, it's great. When I'm not shooting through this company, I'm also doing photo shoots and video shoots through friends. I've done a lot of work for free over the past 5 years in Los Angeles. So I'm kind of getting to a point now where a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, I recognize your talent and I will now pay you to photo me, or I will pay you to video me, or I will pay you to take photos of my clients. I'm kind of doing anything that anyone needs media for. And it's been very exciting. I have also had a few YouTubers approach me and ask to edit videos for them, and I really, really wish that I could. I just don't physically have enough hours in the day. But if you have editing capabilities and you're looking for a side hustle, one amazing thing that you can do is you can edit videos for people. When I was in college, I would edit videos remotely for people who were in California while I was in Boston and get paid like $20 to $25 an hour to edit videos. And it was very easy, very quick, and I made some extra cash. My third main stream of income is another something that is new for me. I've talked about it in previous vlogs, I've talked about it on my podcast. I was recently hired to do social media strategy and social media like content creation for a small business. Actually, I don't even know if it's considered a business. It is a non-for-profit, so can I call it a business? I was hired in May to do social media production and strategy and whatnot for an art center up in San Francisco. This connection also I actually got because of personal connections. I got it through my dad. This small organization was really looking to expand into the digital sphere, and now I do freelance social media stuff for them as well. That is very part-time. It ends up being about 40 hours a month. And then my last personal stream of revenue, which is not much, but I'm still gonna put it in there because I do still make money off of it, is all of my personal social media, my AdSense revenue, the money that we make from the podcast that I produce, whatever else, sponsorships, affiliate links. It's all not much, but I'm not doing any of that for money at this point. Like I know that it's not my job, it's just a hobby that I'm also kind of making money off of, which is really cool, but it's definitely the least lucrative stream of income for me. But I do it because I love it, which is why I'm still trying to balance this with everything else going on in my life. All right, I hope that gave you guys a little bit of clarity on my streams of revenue. I'm not gonna talk about money in this video, but I think I'm gonna do a second video where I break down all of my budgeting and how much money I'm making a month and what I'm spending it on and things like that, because I think it's super helpful, especially for people who are just graduating college and about to move to a new city. So if you want to see a video like that, let me know. But that's why I'm not talking about specific numbers in this video yet, because I'm saving it so that I can extend the content into multiple videos. Right? Click subscribe. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. All right, so let's chat about some other ideas for additional streams of revenue. I don't even know how to describe this. There are two categories to break it into. You know, the first one is general, I guess, and then the second one would be specialized. What I mean by that is, and this is a generalization where I'm really boiling it down, so please don't get mad at me for it. But the first category with this general category is things that kind of anybody can do. The second category that I'm thinking about, this specialized category, is kind of where you lean into your individual skill set. So in the general category, I think that a great example of something that you can do is Postmates or Uber Eats or any of these Grubhub, DoorDash, anything like that. This is a fantastic option. All you need is either a car or a bike or a skateboard, a way to get from point A to point B. Well, if you want to be like an Uber driver, then you need to have a certain type of car. But one of my friends at work has done Postmates for a few months. I think he said he made $100 in like 3 hours the other weekend. I guess this really only applies to you if you live in big cities, because like there was no Postmates when I was living in Cooperstown, New York. Another good example that I need to do really badly is to purge a little bit, Marie Kondo your life a little bit. Put all your old stuff on Poshmark and on eBay and on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Look at yourself a little more critically and say, what do I not need? Just get rid of all of that and make some money off of it. A lesson that you will learn in life is that if you are selling it, someone will probably want to buy it eventually. You have never sold anything on Poshmark or Depop or services like that, they cover the shipping for you, I believe. You just print out a label and then you have to like package it up and then you just throw it in the mail and you're good to go, piece of cake. One thing that I was so close to doing in like October when I wanted extra money was downloading WAG and walking people's dogs for money. More so because I just really wanted an excuse to like hang out with the dog. I've never actually done it. The reason I didn't end up applying is because the application was a lot of work. You had to get like references of people who own dogs to like write references for you. Is this Soho House? So I didn't end up going through with it, but if you have, let me know, because maybe I'll still apply. I've been itching to get a dog recently, but I know that I cannot get a dog at this point in my life. So services like that, I feel like you're offering your time rather than your skilled expertise. So that's those types of jobs. So for the second types of jobs, again, this is general, but it's just to kind of get you thinking, I think. I'm not gonna give you that many specific examples because this video is more to just like get your gears turning versus say this is what you should do with your life. Because also if you're gonna do something just because you watch somebody on YouTube say to do it, you'll probably be miserable and burn out. So do something that you think sounds semi-interesting to you because it'll make you make more money. Anyway, these personalized streams of income. This was the example of, you know, the photography, the videography, the video editing. This is me pulling from my personal experiences and kind of offering it to the general public and turning it into a stream of revenue. There are so many other ways to do it. If you're a fantastic writer, checking out medium.com, you know, you're not necessarily gonna make a lot of money off of that. But if you like writing and you're good at writing anyway, or like journalism, try something like that. Or you could write for a local paper. You can put your skill set on TaskRabbit or on Fiverr. If you did really well in school, tutor kids. You can do that over Zoom or FaceTime now. If you did really well in the SAT, tutor kids for the SAT. I paid my SAT tutor so much money. Or help people with their school essays or their college essays. Also, you can put literally anything on Airbnb experiences. When I was living in Europe working for that travel company, I was so close to putting myself on Airbnb as like a photographer. You can do literally anything on Airbnb experiences. If you want to lead like a yoga class, a cooking class, painting, you can do anything. You need to find a way to market it and make people want to come to it. And I keep saying Airbnb, of course there are other places where you can do that, but that's just where my brain is going. Even just putting yourself on Facebook or Facebook Marketplace, or putting it on your, like, write a Facebook status about what you do and what you can offer to people. Whatever service you have to offer, someone's gonna need eventually. I know nothing about electrical or like mechanical cars, nothing. If you can help me in that regard, I would rather pay a friend than pay like a car dealership, you know? Just have to actually do it, I think, is the first and biggest step. Instead of saying like, I'm gonna do this, just actually do it. Also, don't get discouraged if you don't make a lot of money at first. This is a side hustle. And really do some research on pricing yourself. Finding the ideal price point is also important, especially right now when we're in a pandemic. You don't want to sell yourself too short, but you also don't want to price yourself too high, because then you won't get any jobs at all. So you do kind of have to work sometimes to find that happy medium. Boom. Mic drop. All right, that's literally all I had in my notes, so I guess that's it for now. Ooh. Oh my god, I turned to the camera. Oh my god, we're back to where we started. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful to some degree. I think one last thing that's kind of important to remember is that you have your entire life to make a lot of money. Just remember that you are more valuable than the dollar, so don't let money define you, it's fine. Wow, I'm so cheesy. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz. If you head down to the description, I will have all of my links, Instagram, Twitter, my podcast, my website. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them or DM me on Instagram or tweet me or anything. That's really all I got. I still need to get a haircut. I will see you guys again next Friday, and until then, peace. I don't know, I just really wanted to do another transition. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.